I'm ABC News Radio's David Blaustein, and I'm sitting here at the cutting room in New York City with Jim Tyler, who's staring at me like he wants to kill me. Kevin and Steve, and these are the BareNaked Ladies. Hello, ladies.
How are you?
Hello, David.
Anyway, the reason why I'm speaking with you guys is because you have put out a children's album.
Indeed.
And it is called Snacktime, and it is accompanied by a book as well. So what is it about the BareNaked Ladies that allowed you to do a children's album?
I think anybody who has children has license to create children's entertainment.
Actually, it's kind of my sole purpose in life is to entertain my children. My wife is the disciplinarian. I'm the entertainer.
Yeah. Good cop versus bad cop.
Yeah.
Good cop goes away on the road.
I play good cop. There's 11 kids among the 5 band members, and we've been talking about making a kids record for a while, and it just seemed like a good time to do it.
What is the creative process that goes into a children's album? What's the difference between creating this type of album or a regular BareNaked Ladies album?
One of the great things about making a kids record is you don't have to do a 4-minute song with a 2-minute guitar solo in the middle. I mean, it's kind of the last thing a lot of kids want to hear. You know, the classics, Humpty Dumpty's only a couple verses, right? Like it's pretty, you get in, you make your point, and you get out.
That's what, well, Kevin, you're a very important part of this project. You illustrated the entire book, and you're a very prolific songwriter, a very prolific writer of children's songs. What is it about children's songs that makes it easier for you to write?
I guess just the child in me, you know, I've just sort of, it's part of my songwriting. I've always loved putting humor in songs, and sometimes it's something I'd shy away from in writing for a conventional record, but this time around I just was able to go with any idea I had and take it to the limit. There's a few songs on the record where all of our kids came into the studio and we had a session with all of them in there. That was a lot of fun.
Is that the Pollywog song?
No, they're
Yeah, they do say jump, jump.
Oh, they do.
Yeah.
Sorry, yeah.
Oh, Kev, don't mess with
on,
my
Kev.
skills.
There's a few I forgot about.
Vegetable
that one.
Town and Snack Time, they all reveal their favorite snacks.
My son makes sure that I don't talk too loud when snack time's on. So he's like, Dad, no, I'm sorry, I can't hear snack time. He's got to hear his line, you know.
That's great.
My girls think they sound like boys. We sound like boys.
When you wrote any of these songs, how many of these songs were taken from your own personal experience?
I think for me, Pollywog in a Bog, looking at my daughter on the ultrasound, and she looked like a pollywog.
Dad, I look like a pollywog. Does she look like a pollywog?
I vacation in Vegetable Town every summer, so I wrote that from experience.
Well, you know, Vegetable
Give
Sound
a
is a
chance.
really good song, but it strikes me as a very expensive place to live. You say that the roads are made of sautéed onions.
Yeah.
Very expensive upkeep on the tires, I would think.
You
And
got to
dirty.
chain your tires in Vegetable Town.
Is that what you do?
Yeah.
And a lot of the vegetables in Vegetable Town, unfortunately, now are coming from China, so that's how we can afford to replenish them and keep them fresh, but at the expense of American jobs.
789, the first single from the album. Very clever play on words. Tell me about it. Who wrote it? Where'd it come from?
Some of my favorite jokes are kid jokes, and that joke is, along with what did the 0 say to the 8? Nice belt. I just like jokes like that. So why is 6 afraid of 7? Because 7, 8, 9.
1, 2, 3, and 4 more make 7. 6 is afraid of 7, 'cause 7, 8, 9.
I like a good clean joke, and to turn it into a sort of scary song about how all the other numbers must be really freaked out, it was really fun.
There are a lot of very clever songs on this album. I would like you to read something for me, if
Certainly.
if you would.
Absolutely.
And it's because,
Call your
well,
friends.
first we are ABC News, and you have a song called "Crazy ABCs," but it's not about ABC News. It's very clever. Please read it.
Yes, all the words are a little phonetically misleading. A is for aisle. B is for delium. C is for czar, and if you see him, would you mind telling him? D is for gin. E is for Euphrates. F is for phone, but not like when I call the ladies. W for Ren, wrinkly and who. X is for Xi'an, an ancient Chinese city. True. Y is for eperite, a very nasty gas. Z's the final letter, and by final, I mean last.
Get to bed.
I'm going on YouTube and I find your bathroom sessions. Please tell me about your bathroom sessions. Where did that come from? Whose idea was that? Very clever.
Yeah, I searched on YouTube, and there were all these fan videos of people playing our songs. And I realized like I was really enjoying watching them, and I thought they'd probably enjoy watching me do the same thing, like total low production. So I just flipped open my laptop, used the built-in camera, the built-in mic in the laptop, and I just played every song that I sing with the band and uploaded them to YouTube. And it was like the cheapest 50 videos ever made.
Just get tangled in the sheets. Do they have to surgically remove the toilet from your butt like that?
Yes, I spent 12. Yeah, it all came out of spending 12 years on the toilet.
That was you then.
That was me.
Okay. Wow, that's amazing.
Some people just do crossword puzzles, you know. But you joined him in the bathroom.
Yeah, after a few of those popular videos, I decided to make some cameos. We laughed our heads off for about 100 takes until we finally got one take that worked of their song.
Because it was just so funny that Steve would just show up in my bathroom.
Where I was around the corner and I'd flushed, and as I came in my debut, I was doing up my belt.
It took us about half an hour to do it without laughing.
Is making a children's album a good way to keep you guys together? I mean, you know, you guys have a great working relationship, but there must have been a point where you're like, oh, I can't hang out with these guys.
Now you can really say we stayed together for the kids.
Very good.
Yes, nicely done.
On that note, the name of the album is Snacktime. There's a book that goes along with it, the BareNaked Ladies. Thank you so much.
All right. Thank you.
Couldn't tell you yesterday you'd forgiven me, but it'll still be 2 days till I say I'm sorry.